The story of a people is told best by those who live it out daily. And when the history of that community is informative, inspirational, and insightful, it should then be shared with the world. The Clio Exchange does that.
Reverend Fauntroy, it's such a delight to have you on the Clio Exchange. I've really been looking forward to it because we spend a great amount of time supporting the vision and what I believe to be the mission of Dr. Carter G. Woodson and looking at the life and times of great people around us. Some of them are as accomplished as you are. Some of them are little old ladies and little guys in the community who did great things and gained no notoriety. That's right. But in your case, it's significantly different. But rather than focus on those things that we're all familiar with, I want to go back and talk about the little guy that was growing up on the streets of D.C. And tell me about Shaw during the time that you were a youngster.
Well, Shaw, for me, was caring adults. All that I am and all that I hope to be, I owe to caring adults who, like Carter G. Woodson, told us essentially something that Martin always said, that fleecy locks and black complexion cannot forfeit nature's claim. Skin may differ, but affection dwell in black and white the same. And that was a very meaningful lesson that I learned from a Sunday school teacher named Harriet B. Epps, who kept telling us that we were children of God. And when I was baptized and I left the church, we were singing, "I'm a child of the King. My Father's rich in houses and land. He holds the wealth of the world in his hands. I am somebody." And I got it from den mothers and from the scoutmaster who told me in what we call the Scout Oath to keep yourself physically fit, mentally awake, and morally straight. Caring adults who knew some things about what was happening in the neighborhood in which I was growing up.
You see their faces now, don't you?
Oh, I see them right now. A scout master who said, obey the scout law. The scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. And it was caring adults who understood what it is to be black in American culture. Because racism told us that we were not equal to, that we were less than, that we could not become, that we were the sons of slaves. And something I didn't like about that, because church told me I was a child of the King. And my mother and my father hugged me and kissed me, and I got bonded to them. They told me I had to get bonded to other people in the house. That old lady there is your grandmother, so you care for, protect, and defend her. And that little boy and that little girl is your brother and your sister. You care for, protect, and defend them. And so while we might be fussing inside, when outside, don't mess with my brother. We're a family. And before I knew it, I was bonded to the boys on the block. We would call ourselves the Westminster Street Cherokees. Because the world's going to play cowboys, we're not going to play Indians. We're going to stand up for our rights. And before I knew it, I was a Washingtonian. So black and white together, we went to Baltimore. We were family. And we were going to tear for, protect, and defend one another. And I guess I came to the big moment when World War II broke out.